I'll be basically talking about how we can like convert this into a surface, which may sound pretty straightforward and easy, but I want to add sort of an option here. But as you know, we have an arc, set of arcs, and we have a set of curves here, right? And what I want to do is I want to sort of create a gate or selection kind of a filter, right? And how I'll be doing that. So if I go to sets and under sequences, not here maybe, sorry, under lists, or not even here. Okay, maybe I'll just type stream filter. Okay, so what this component does, basically within a given information, like a gate information, true, false, or any numeric value, it takes this one or this one. So let me make a very short demonstration on this one. So let's say hello world and hello Mars. Okay. So what this gate does is basically it's asking either 0 or 1 for us. So what we can see here, it's basically now hello world. If I connect the toggle, which is false, meaning 0, right? If I make it true, it will take hello Mars. So basically you can add more to here, obviously. If you want to add, if you add more, you'll add more values. And then what you see is based on the 0, 1, 2, you see hello Mars, hello world, so on and so forth. But instead of using this, we can use a value list, right? And if we right click to it and edit it, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Instead of that, we can say hello world or hello Mars. And instead of 1 and 2, we can say 0 and 1. Let me delete this, and I said okay. If I connect this, it's gonna put hello world, it's gonna put hello Mars. You see, if we can create sort of a gate here, we can decide in which one we'll be working with, either arcs or curves. So what I'll be doing, I'll be creating a stream filter here, and again creating a value list, right click to it, edit it, and then delete these guys. I'll put arcs and I'll put curves. Put 0 to arcs, 1 to curves. Okay. And you know what? Like what we can do here even more, edit, interpolated curves and nurbs curves. For 2, I said okay. I can do a copy and paste here. I can go to curves, spline, and a nurbs curve. And what nurbs curve does, if I take this out by pressing Control and Shift and connect them all over here. You see what I have? Now my points are my control points. So it says the degree must be less than the number of control points. So we need to decrease the degree of this. It's a whole different world, by the way. I mean, if you want to make this 1, it will be kinky curve. If you want to do this, this is the way. So what we can do here is just showing you an option. Probably this one we are not going to use at all because it's really low, you know, it's quite low here, but it doesn't matter. So this is my gate, right? And for my stream, what I'll put here is 3 different curves. I'll put a curve here, and this is my curve, another one, nurbs curve, another one here as well. And eventually what we'll be seeing here is all these curves. Maybe I can put it here just to have kind of a right way through it, you know. And what I can do, I'll say preview this all off, preview this all off, and now it's arcs, and now it's interpolated curves, and now they are nurbs curves. So you see what I mean? We are basically have the control of the geometry that we want to proceed with. So let's say we want to go with interpolated curves, everything from this point on we'll proceed with that. But one thing to consider here is the data structure. So once we proceed with arcs, we have 5 different arcs in one single list. But since we craft this all, what we need to do is we need to flatten this and flatten this as well, so that we have the same set of parts. And the next thing that I want to do for this one is to basically create my maybe what I can do is I can take this, preview this point off, preview this line off, and preview these all off. We still see those because we are using the arc, so we can have those points. What I wanted to do is, since these are going to be my base curves, I want to put them, like anchor them here with dashed line. So I'll grab a dash pattern. This is actually under curve and division. This is my curve, and the pattern is the size. So let's say 10, and then we can increase or decrease curves. So you see, these are my dashed curves. I can control and group this. This is quite important as well, so I group these as well. This is for visualization, so it doesn't have to be super important. For us, we are not going to use any information from this. So what I can say here is maybe hidden this. So you see, if I change this again to arcs, it'll change things. Interpolated. So, or if I move something from my starting curve, it changes again. Everything is sort of a parametrically set up here. And then the next thing is, before we proceed further, once we do, what we can do here is we can say loft and then create a surface with these guys. Okay, and once we create those surfaces, you see my control points are being visible for my curves, the heights, and everything is completely under our control. Okay, so in the next video, what we'll be doing is we'll be adding the rotations to these curves, so if they want to go in and out, as we see in the example image. So I'll see you in the next one.